I've got intel. Come in, come on, don't be shy. Hey, Luna W, glad you could pop in. Christine, Meredith, hello.
Purchase your tracks today.
Big Cat, guess what? They've got to watch from the nosebleed section as you win, and win again. Hey, Paul Kelly, glad you could pop in. Yes, they're watching you win. Accolades, new homes, a brand new chariot of righteousness. Get your platforms going. Those 5 streams of income, most of it is passive, darling dear, because you haven't got the time to be putting your back into it when you've already applied your cranium and know how to what? Bend the matrix. The hecklers, the haters, Sputnik are getting major tower moments as you continue to what? Boss up. Zip on your efficient 613 Epiphany Proudfoot. So you did. You realized getting effed over and effed up was not a place for the big cat. It wasn't fabulous, gorgeous, or lovely. You realized they look just like you and me. They are soulless and they're homeless. Shape-shifting, black-hearted and mean. They are homeless cause they're soulless. Watching from the nosebleed section. As you what? Get your healthier choices on. Getting that body back to where it's supposed to be. Doing your Benjamin buttons or Benjamina buttons. Right? All while activating the full-on Easter Island and Stevie Wonder. Realizing what? Tongue wrestling, right, is not for you. Rich white lady season, you've got a team. For the hecklers in the nosebleed section. The planetary energies today, Big Cat, right? Mercury in Virgo is conjunct with Virgo in Mars. Imagine that. In the sign of perfect practicality, Virgo is full on into their what? Responsibilities about their health and fitness, darling dear. You've got your what? Your flip-flops on and you move forward. Slowly, I might add, never backwards. You realized that greatness comes from within, and you was an untapped fountain of infinite possibilities as you looked at your birth natal chart, darling dears. This blend of planetary energies help you take action in logical ways using your cranium. Using clear and precise communication. With 2 of these, 1 of those. And for the ones that are feeling froggy and wants to leap, you've got nay. This is an excellent day for problem solving. And being an advocate for excellence. Because Virgo is a perfectionist, darling dear. The conjunction brings an ending, right? As well as what? Ending to inactivity, right? Yes, it does. And new beginnings, darling dear. A new beginning in all of your responsibilities, which is a plethora as you tap into your well of infinite possibilities. Good morning, Nancy Vasquez. Put your movie in the comments so all the big cats can go and peruse it. It's called Moth on Amazon Prime. The Karmics are going to be wanting your attention. Your energies wanting you to what? Tongue wrestle, right? Be at hockey sticks at dawn, wearing on your edges, blood, your edges. You know it is a feat and a wonder, like the eighth wonder of the world, when you get them back. This is the time where you actually sit in your Range Rover, whatever that is for you, darling dear, and create a lot of what? Pomp and circumstance. Why? Law 27 of the 48 laws of power is right. You play on people's needs. You give them what they want. As big cat, you are compassionate and you what? Reach back to help another big cat. Always. Gosh, right hand itching. Scratch with me, big cats. Scratch with me. Enter galleys afoot. You realize that Matthew 10:14 had to be your go-to move as you engraved Proverbs 26:11 on your heart. You've got no time to return into folly or foolishness and out and out fuckanese. And you know, have no wish to be regurgitated and eaten again by a dog with tree sloth ways. They try to get your attention to see if they've got a kind of an emotional hold on your cranium, to try and put you in an anxiety status. Are you kidding me, blood? I've got to blow time on that. This is a PSA, darling dear, because as I said at the top of the read, Mercury is in Virgo, conjunct with what? Mars in Virgo. A time for you to be assertive and take action. There's no time to wait for moss to grow. You need to be a rolling stone, leaping and bounding towards your infinite possibilities. You all have a mission and purpose. One of the 144,000 of this generation in the age of Aquarius, darling dear. Eccentric visionaries. Your uniqueness is giving them hives, darling dear, making their booty itch. Because they can't do your damn thing and they can't infiltrate. Once the big cat claimed dominion over themselves and realized it's all about knowing thyself. They're watching you turn water to wine. They're watching you raise progeny that they only had what? The dealing involved in. Shape them into what? Emperors and empresses that are going to be what? Leaders in the new world that has been created by the big P, darling dear. We all know what it is. And I told you before, 7 years is very important. Oh, I also wrote something else down for you, right? Wasn't going to tell you till tomorrow, but I'm going to tell you today, right? Tomorrow, Uranus will be in retrograde, right? Uranus is concerned with what? Mixing things up, darling dear. All right. Whilst what else is in retrograde? Pluto in Capricorn, right? Understanding the way you control or are being controlled. Saturn is in retrograde in Aquarius. pushing you to follow the beat of your own drum. You also have Jupiter in retrograde in Aquarius. Uncomfortable changes for some. Don't like the nosebleed section, eh? They better learn to love it. All of the outer planets in retrograde. The outer planets is about the what? The collective consciousness. Know this, big cat? Jupiter and Saturn are concerned with social consciousness and the beliefs and rules, the governance of society. The media and the arts is what ruled by Neptune and Uranus, darling dears. Lean in, big cat. Peccadillos are being dropped on you. And it channels and influences, right, the collective. Pluto is about what? Is about purifying and releasing the poison of denial, ignorance and pretense of ego, darling dears. Everything God opposes. It feels as though Pluto, because it's at the end of its reign in Capricorn, that it's time, right, to totally purify the imbalances that have been going on. Yes, baby, a significant time. Pluto will release itself from retrograde on the 6th of October. Notice, big cat, it's a major change for all of us on this Malkuth. Significant change is afoot, darling dears. A collective change. Be prepared. From the 6th of October, things ain't going to be the way they weren't. So you better wrap yourself around your Ephesians 6:13 and be sure as they watch from the nosebleed section, because it's going to be like Noah when you was building, right, your inner sanctum, your domicile, building up your your streams of income. They laughed at you. Who's laughing now? And who will be laughing after the 6th of October 2021? Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection, darling dears, as we go in. Energies up. Big cat, let me first draw your attention to the coffee mug. As you can see, a ritual, some kind of initiation is complete, but you also have a dark energy wanting to come in and break in on your circle. This person is what? A Judas in a pistol suit. Yes, baby. We are also seeing the power of the 3, darling dear. Mind, body, and soul. At the top of the mug, this means this is happening now. An ascension, darling dear, that somebody's going to try and come back in on, right? One way or the other. Full of what? Subterfuge and bull swanky, darling dear. To plunder, pillage, and loot what you've achieved so far. We're also seeing what? The sign of Capricorn, right? Saturn energy. I already told you, darling dears, Saturn is in retrograde, blood, right? And when Saturn comes through, right, it's telling you to dance to the beat of your own drum. Saturn comes with limitations, right? As well as what? Prizes, darling dear. Presents for doing due diligence. Being focused, man, as only a big cat can be, under the extreme circumstances where you had to be a what? A stripper cat. Stripping away the toxic and the toxicity of it all. as you moved into your season of ibex, prototype of your lineage, darling dear. Know yourself and your place. As they watch from the nosebleed section, cackling, critiquing, full of judgment, not knowing the big finger is on them. As they watch you from the nosebleed section, look behind you, because karma is at their back. Let's get the energies. Going to use the astrology deck today. What's going on? Gosh, 3 already came out. We've got Mars, right? As well as the number 5. We know Mars is about your aggression, your drive, darling dear. It's masculine energy. Mars rules Aries as well as Scorpio, darling dears. It takes 1.5 months to transit through each of the houses, right? This is about you what? Using your instincts, right? To tap into your power, darling dear. Pay attention to your bodily functions, darling dear. It's pointing you in the right way, right? We also have part of fortune, right? Increase, pentacale, abundance on every level. Lean in, big cats, because this is fabulous, gorgeous and lovely. An upturn as they watch from the balcony, right? The nosebleed section. They, them and who underestimated you, put you in other words, made you voiceless, or took your words as folly, and you like the village idiot, eh? Well, who's laughing now? Especially after the 6th of October. We also have the water element. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This talks about your psychic abilities, darling dear. The 4th, the 8th, and the 12th house. Go to your natal charts and have a look, darling dear, because they are about to be activating ways, right? You better be prepared for it. I know you've done the work, but be prepared for the abundance on every level that is going to buck you up. Yeah. Can you see the cards? Yes, that's better. Abundance. And again, we see the number 4, right? The 40 goes to a 4. Aries energy. Aries is ruled by Mars. It's a plethora of information. This is about you what? Amalgamating your forces. Law 23 of the 48 laws of power, right? You have many attributes in your artillery. Use them wisely, darling dears. Pay no attention to who, whom, or what is laughing from the nosebleed section, blood. Pennywise son or daughter. Bottom feeder, jelly bogelly, and gossiping as they continue with their what? Sputnik ways. This is lovely. Because the water energy speaks about what? Something being refreshing. You're using your charm, right? And your mystery to build your empires, darling dear. Whatever it is for you. This is about you being what? In tip-top creative mode. Using your heart space to apply the changes in your life. Some of you are becoming more private, more secretive. Good! I told you a long time ago, shut up! Tell no one nothing! But yes, I digress. Yeah, you're becoming more secretive, right? A sneaky cat. Good! Fabulous, gorgeous and lovely. This means they have to lean over the balcony to see what you've got going on. They might fall. Oh well. Hey well. Right? What have we got on the base of the deck? Scorpio energy. I just told you already, right? That Mars rules Scorpio. All of the elements are here. Scorpio is the 8th house, darling dear. It speaks about the death. Not necessarily a death, but the death, right? A transformation, a full-on change, darling dear. It also speaks about a merging, intimacy, right? As well as your finances, possibly joint finances. Some of you will be going into union, but this is a blending, right? Because you had to, what? This looks like a bridge. You had to cross a bridge and leave certain things at the tail end, darling dear. It had to be checked at the tail, right? Because I'm telling you, anything that you're allowed to infiltrate your cranium at this moment in time will rot from the head, because a snake always rots from the head, darling dear. Don't allow it. Leave them where they are. On the balcony. They beg for it. They ask for it. Know this. Their next move will be, are you hiring to get their echo-praxic on? Doesn't matter whom tries to copy you. They can never be you. Their delivery will never quite make it. Just like Luther Vandross's curl. The part of fortune has a 4 and a 5. This is a 9, right? Goes to what? The Hermit, Virgo energy again. So much Virgo is in the air today. Pointing again to your responsibilities. Isolating yourself, going within, right? This spiritual journey to gain what? Knowledge. Why? Because knowledge is power, and power is power. Now that we're on the same page again, let's dive right in, darling dears, and see what's going on. Yes, what did I say? You have the key to your happiness, having found your Chiron, darling dears. The 2 and a 6 goes to an 8. That's the money card, darling dears. I can't impress on you enough. What's going on? Abundance is being applied, but you had to be happy from within. No more confusion about that. This is about what? This lovely purple. This is about your dignity, as well as luxury, darling dears. Expect to go forward in a luxurious way, right? Because whomsoever, right, was trying to keep you stuck, time has run out on them. TikTok. This also speaks about some of you big cats marrying yourself. Why? Why not? You're lovely, gorgeous, and fabulous. This is about pouring all of your attention, time, and energy into yourself, right? TikTok is the masculine energy, darling dear, right? It goes to a 3. What's that? The Empress. Nurturing, right? Growth. As well as what? The grass being greener under thee. Because you made that shiznai from the sweat of your proverbial balls. Come on. What else is going on here? Why? Listen. They're asking, why you? Why won't you take me back? Why can't I come back and pretend? Why did you change? Why won't you take a good ass kicking, right? Or a quick dressing down, right? Of emotional blackmail and torment and torture. Why? Why is what they're asking. You're asking the same shiznai. It went from the X to the Y. Base of the deck, your imagination, darling dear, tapping in and turning up as they watch from the nosebleed section. Right? Oh, we also have soulmate. We're gonna have to make more space for this. I'm gonna put it here, 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 and the final one, because you're between worlds. This is about you understanding and knowing your power. You no longer see seek the reason of why you was put on this journey, darling dears. You know, because you turned around and got great. You got down and studied a thing or two about a thing or two. Some of you became keyboard psychologists and are now using those skills to help others, right? This is how you what? Get the part of fortune. As you give, you get. As you get, you give. Know this. This person was a fake soulmate, right? Every time I look at this card, I have to really focus to see where the other head is. They was there in body only, mate. And they bodied a few, right? And it caused a lot of confusion. Can't you see all of them clouds? Until the 4 and 1 went to a 5. Taurus energy, Hierophant energy, right? Leaning back in faith. Can't you see the face of your ancestors at your back? Can't you see it? You are between worlds, darling dear. Going from the black and white to the technicolor. Infinite possibilities. Time ran out. Somebody tried to keep you stuck. Imagination, keep you stuck in your cranium about them. Possibly kept you waiting. 20 goes down to a 2, darling dear. They tried to keep the high priestess waiting, did they? Ha ha! Too busy what? Glowing up on a midge or a bitch. Right. We're going to see what exactly has time run out on. Anybody that tries to break into your peace or your spirituality, you shine, you walks with your third eye. This is about you understanding not to go to situations that are what? Highly explosive, darling dear. This is about you protecting your energies, learning and loving the lone walk. Why? Because you're bossing up on Mitches and you are now that guiding light. They wants to know if you're hiring from the nosebleed section. Are you kidding me, blood? This also speaks about what? Many improvements. Some of you are about to be taking exams. Listen. Spirit is telling you, don't allow the time to run out. Don't be complacent in that, yes, I know the answers. And you waste the time. Don't waste the time. No time for what? Pussyfooting around. You are big cat. Come on. This is about you what? Examining those that come with what? Those ticking time bombs, those tower moments. Realizing you don't have to be around it. It's out of your hands. Let them sail away. Stay in the nosebleed section. Because you've turned your back on the toxic and the toxicity of it all. The ones also speaks about your psychic abilities. Can't you see the cat? Both of you, right, are looking in a new direction, following a new path as you walk forward, knowing the whole world is in your hands, your world. The 2 of Wands is represented by Aries energy as well as Mars energy. Again, we see that Mars, your aggression, your power. This is a discovery, right? Looking towards your future, the one that you're building. Turning your back once and for all on toxicity, because it doesn't go with your edges, blood. Your edges. Yeah, and those that like to fight, they are in competition with you. 6 of Wands. They're watching. No, this goes to 7 of Wands. The block party. They're watching you stand your ground, speak your truth, right? This is giving you what? That unique flair. As you are what? A body of knowledge, darling dear. And it's mind-blowing to some. They didn't know you were so intelligent. Oh, well. Ha ha! Good for them. What about your happy? As you continue to laugh and chuckle with Father God Most High, your ancestral team, right? And your abundance is on every level. They see you as a big fat missed opportunity, disappointed and despondent, this dickhead, whomsoever it is to you, that you had to leave behind. We see these 3 cups that we're looking at. They probably chose a third person over you. Big cat. They wanted you to be inside that egg, looking for a key. No, baby. You prefer the outside. This is also about grounding, darling dear. A lot of you have gone out to ground yourself. Some of you need to ground yourself next to a body of water, like a lake, an ocean. When you're near a large body of water, this is when you are closest to the veil. We already saw death. I said sometimes it's death, a transformation that is afoot, but it's also someone who has transformed, right, from this life to the next, darling dear. If you want to speak to them, go to a body of water and put your feet in that water. This person is sad and full of regret, darling dear. Let's brush that juju right off, because we're not having it, blood. Do you feel sorry for them, big cat? Do you want to go back in like Captain Saberhole amongst those competing and then possibly kick your ass, give you a solid 2-piece, right, and a black eye for Christmas? If you go back, upset, right, as you continue to what? Lean back into your joy, your newfound joy in life. They're really, really upset. They can't bear to see anything. It's a stone to their eye and a knife to their black heart. That fake friend. Those toxic family members that have been demoted. Those work colleagues that are living the same hamster wheel as you what? Boss up and move on. Don't look back. You will be what? A pillar of salt. Just like them. Disappointed. Upset. You found the key to your healing, darling dear. Right? Got your solar plexus turning in the right direction. Found that balance, right? And your action. You took action. Your willpower is strong in them streets as they watch from the balcony section, the nosebleed section, trying to throw what? Poison, right? On what you've got going on. But it's water off a duck's back as you continue to what? Step forward. Told you. Prakala or Prakalisha, right? Codependent, right? They need, right, a body of tree sloth mattress back. Animals in a kitten heel, right? To make them feel whole. This person is a Barak pocketess. And even if they have got a coin, all money is not good money. Some comes with attachments, especially a tree sloth. This is the person that puts you on the path to healing, the one that cut you to the white meat. They have the characteristics of that one that cut Jesus' sandals when he was already beaten and carrying the cross, darling dear. They wanted you to carry the cross and be cross, upset and bitter. I think not, Scotty. I think not. Page of peas on its face, darling dear. This person was an emotional drain, right? And they lack progress. They can't progress because they can't get it together. This person is extremely emotionally abusive to whomsoever they are around, right? As they live on their bed of lack, which is brought around by their underachieving ways. They gambled on the big cat, right? Thunk that he was going to stay inside the egg. Oh, I think not. You found peace. This is another thing, another meaning for the egg, darling dear. Peace and unity. And you hold the keys to your peace. This parson, I need to say, yeah, parson, right? It's a past and a person mixed together. A new word is a foot. This parson, right? As I was saying, right, is unable to what? Co-create. The page of peas on its face talks about drugs and alcohol, darling dear. And it also speaks about somebody who's on the down low, right? They're a bit too friendly with their friends. Oh, listen, something was going on there. They're unable to make true foundations, true linkages, right? With stable thoughts. Divine wants you to continue to trust your intuition. They wanted you to doubt your abilities, and they're having great difficulty moving on from you. And they're in debt. Not only spiritually, right? But in the wallet, in their pocketbook, their handbag, as we say in the UK. Why? Why did you move? Because they're a narcissist, a sociopath, a stabberer, right? You had to wash your face like David, right? And go back to the book. What book is that? The F-Boy manual. You read Proverbs, you read the Psalms, you understood the length and breadth of Proverbs 31:10. You are precious in your uniqueness. And this ex is still wondering why. Why won't you take me back? Why can't we be sisters again? Why can't we be brothers again? Because you're black-hearted and mean. You are soulless. Yes, baby, that's the why. Yeah, 5 of Swords in the upright, darling. Dears, leaning big cat, that's Leo, as well as Saturn energy, right? This person created a lot of tension and conflict in your life, right? Had you in full on what? Combat, right? Fight or flight or freeze mode. Is it still buffering, dear? Buffering on my end. The bringer of the wet knickers. Yes, baby, you know what I'm talking about in the what? Chlamydia and the BV kind of a way, and all the other EVs that they want, and itises and arrears. Yeah. This is also about what? Don't get confused in your cranium. Don't sabotage yourself thinking that you'd made a wrong mistake, right? To blow up a situation where you was getting your ass kicked, your emotions pulled about like taffy, made you what? One of many, when there is only one big cat. Turned your back on the toxic and the toxicity. Use your intuition. Had to rely on spirit to pull you out of that situation, so that you could wash your face like David and see things a bit more clearly as you straightened your flip-flop. They would love to come back, old blowtorch, in body only. What's this? Yes. They are extremely conceited. They thought they was the king of Pentacles in your life, that they was controlling you, right? They use their monies to control you, right? Control your energies, your mind. Everything was being controlled by this backstabber, back front neck stabber. A merchant of slander. This person was not your friend or your true partner to your back. As they left your side, they was perpetrating all sorts of lies and skullduggeries, right? Painting your character to be one that's crack on crazy and a tyrant, when they was only giving the juice on their own persona. This headless body. They thought they funked they was the king of Pentacles in your life. I think not, Scotty. I think not. You've moved on mentally. You're not allowing them to keep you trapped in your emotions, right? You stand in your spiritual strength. You've tapped into your subconscious. This is why the part of fortune is blessing you. Know this, big cat. Be prepared. All that you've wished for, all that you've worked towards is about to be blessed on you. Can you stand that particular heat? That's a spiritual belch, because I speaks the truth. Pinkies up. What about this soulmate, this headless body? You're not talking to them. That's the least that you're not doing to them, as they watch from the nosebleed section. They're watching you gain security, darling dear. Control your emotions. turning things around, possibly buying and selling property. They watched you move to a more comfortable, right, and suitable domicile. This is a big ticket item, purchase for a chariot of righteousness, got accolade, more stuff on Mitches, basically, right, and the door is closed. Because you don't see no luck there. Right? Zemblanity is there. You understand that they were disloyal. You understood that them being amongst your family, it tore down the generations to come. This is why you had to be off like a dirty shirt, darling dear. Right? Walking slowly forward in your flip-flops into the undergrowth. And you carved out, right, the disloyal, right, bad health. Because your body was breaking down in their companies, darling dear. Took your edges, blood. First off, then your pentacale. You lost a great deal in their presence as they tried to control you. You who was not born to be controlled. They tried it. And they'd like to rush back in with more problems and troubles. Divine wants you to focus on your multiple streams of income, knowing self-love. This also speaks about a new lover coming towards you, one that is divinely guided, right? As you step between two worlds, this person is coming with the technicolor. You need to be right there. Look what's behind it. True attraction, like minds. This talks about celebrations, parties, right? Engagements. Someone who's going to engage you as you step into your new world, the one you created, co-created in the name of Father God, Mother Isis. And look, Queen of Wands in the reverse. They are so jealous. They are so upset, whomsoever, right? Could be male or female. Could be somebody who was romantically involved with. This person is a merchant of slander. Jeremiah 9:40. Your name is constantly on their lips. Why? Because they're trying to copy what you've got going on with their black-hearted ways. It's not working. This is a spellcaster, right? Who's going through lack. For what you put out there, you get back. And this is a season of brocation. Could be the next 5 years. Or the next 5 minutes. Their life is about to turn around. What you give out, you get back. Those that try to control the big cat, because you've healed from those situations. As you step between two worlds, attracting whom you truly deserve. Who deserves to what? Sit in your company, darling dear, because they come with their own shit that looks like 5 streams of income to me, darling dear, right? And they are going to be so mad, fit to be tied when they see you go into union, because you choose wisely. We already saw the 7 of Cups. Healed from a situation. Yeah. What does the romance angel card say about all of this, Shiznai? Look, separate yourself from the dismal, right, and the black-hearted, right, and those that are going nowhere fast. Look, they had you like that, right? Wanted to come in with their hidden emotions, right, with their hand firmly hold over their black hole of a heart, right? Some of you're going to be finding out in this separation, they've what? Made whole naked babies, right? That they are not even paying attention to. There's a lot of secrets there. Right, skin peeling secrets as they watch from the nosebleed section. Whole naked babies, right? What fell on this could be the one they now see that you are the one as you've turned your shapely back. Right, law 16 of the 48 laws of power. You gave them the gift of Dos Fadanya, right? And pissed off in a tinky winky kind of a way. Especially now you know about the whole naked babies. Pedestrian sperm engineer blood, right? You're allowing your friends to help you. It may be physical friends, it may be your ancestral team, right? But it's bringing a season of abundance as what? Part of fortune shines on you, right? As you what? Go after everything. You have my permission. And if you're waiting for us, here's your sign, blood. Go after everything. In the words of Ivanka Trump, Don't get mad. Get everything. Yeah, she was talking about the divorce to Donald Trump, but I'm talking about in life. It works well on everything for me. Does it work for you, big cat? Hit me up in the comments with a cat. I need some more coffee. O'Shea! Sounds like I'm calling a spirit, innit? He heard me. Can I have some more coffee, please? Yes. Ask for and accept support from others, right? Big cat, you are so, how can I put it? Independent and strong. You stand in your power, but no man is an island. Ask for assistance, but know who you're asking. Don't ask it in a place where they try to break you. Had you looking like Quasimodo's bestie in them streets, the Crypt Keeper. He embarrassed you, right? With whole naked babies, betrayals. We see the tree sloth ways, wearing their punani or futum on their forehead like a gang sign, darling dear. This person is bitter and jealous, and they know that you are the prize. They see that you are the one now that you're gone. They're afraid of the union that is coming towards you. And you are getting many unions of like-minded souls, not only in the romantical side. A benefactor in a professional way. Divine wants you to continue to follow your passions, darling dear. Right? Because this reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. Baby, then better be careful, you know, because I already said if they dare approach my secret domicile, right, the cat cave, right, I don't open the door, blood. I watch them under the surveillance cameras, and I will put this shiz from an upper window. They'll be like chicken licking, thinking the sky's falling in. And then it is my duty as a spiritual being having a human experience to call 999. So they can clear away the rubbish, the trash, the garbage from my doorway. And then I just send some salapanto after it. Let me tell you something. Don't allow it, and don't allow yourself, right, to think that you made a mistake telling this person to piss off, right? They was only a father in your presence. Everything else was skullduggery and subterfuge. Remember the hockey sticks at dawn. Remember the emotional, mental, and verbal abuse. Those that you held in high regard brought so much injustice into your situation. But they are watching from the nosebleed section now, darling dears. They're watching. As you are blessed with grace and abundance. Focus on your passions, darling dear. Go to your midhaven and it will show you how to dress that. How's it? Wipe me down. Yes, baby, shine me up. It will show you. Let's get another pile. Let's get a new deck. Any more intel for the big cat? A past card, please. Yes, in the past you had to become the Queen of Swords, blood. You went through a thing or two. You had the wisdom of your experiences, cutting out certain things, right? You are quick to talk. Why? Because before your throat chakra was in a stronghold by trauma bonding, darling dear. This is you being what? Divorcing yourself from situations you may actually be divorced, right? You've claimed dominion of yourself. And in some cases, you allowed them to step a little closer. But you realize they were the same black-hearted, dick-dealing, mattress bat, tree sloughing, advocate of the gingivitis, lying out of their lie-eating liar hole. And you backed away as you dressed them down, right? In a what? A legal kind of a way. You push them away. Restrictions and boundaries, darling dear, is your go-to move. The Queen of Swords is highly intelligent and independent. You have organized yourself because you've got a new perspective. And what you've created for yourself, you can be proud. Be proud. As well as protective. Don't allow a Judas in a Peter suit to do what? Trip-trapping all over what you've got going on. There's always a troll under the bridges you build. Know this. Especially the left behinders, the pet cemeteryites, right? That want to bring you in on what? What did they say? A double bed in a coffin? Are you kidding me, blood? In the past, you had to cut a lot of shiznai out in order to what? Proverbs 4:23, Psalms 4:23, to guard your heart. For from your heart springs the well of life. They wanted you to be bitter and upset, confused. Confuse the Queen of Swords, right? You did that shit. This is about what? The ending of a cycle. The world card is represented by Earth as well as Saturn energy. Again, we see the Saturn, the manners, the limitations, the rules, as well as the gifts. Saturn forces you to boss up. Saturn forces you to what? Face hard challenges. Some of you are realizing that you're going to have to face the hard challenge of parenthood solo, like the girls on the polo. Know this. You will be gifted with all the help you need, but you need to trust and continue to move forward. Don't go back to what broke you or will possibly break your progeny that are coming already here. Not everybody should be allowed into your inner circle. It really pisses me off. Those mothers, that their punani is on fire, darling dears. They don't even think twice about their progeny. They bring all and sundry in that's paying attention to them. And the sundry that they bring in, they perpetrate heinous crimes. And in some cases, your progeny end up brown bread blood. This is about you what? Making cognitive decisions, right? Paying attention, researching all that wishes to approach your throne. This is a new cycle for you, a fresh start. Fixed energy of Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius, darling dear. And fixed energy talks about you being stubborn in your organizing your damn self. Yes, baby. Tackle issues slowly. Why? Because you're walking forward. Slowly into the undergrowth, creating this fresh start for yourself. The dickhead, the despondent, and the disappointed, they didn't realize that you ain't taking their cup, blood. That crusty, rusty cup of opium, right? Possibly had you in a third party seat. You divorced. Listen, you said, Judge, grant me the papers, please. I didn't want to be associated with them. You got rid of them down to the memories, darling dear. They've been totally erased from your world. Your world is not the same as theirs. Look where you're looking. At yourself. Clarify the Queen of... Look! The same cards are coming out again. You've moved on, darling dear. This goes to Seven of Swords. From the betraying backstabation of it all, darling dear. You got tired of having the knife in your back. You know what you did? You pulled it out and cut the cord. Down to the memories, darling dear. You said, never mind, progeny. Father God has us. Psalms 91:1. You're not confused about that situation, nor are you living in lack. The Queen of Swords, right, knows how to cultivate abundance, quick thinking, and organized. Base of the deck. We've also got the High Priestess. Come on, if the Empress should come through. This is about your spiritual responsibility having gone within. Some of you are using your spiritual abilities on the World Wide Web, right? This is going to bring you a multitude of fortunes, right? Fortunate soul family members and Big P. right? This also speaks about what? Seminars, right? Somebody's organizing some kind of a learning session to give intel, possibly showing someone how to read tarot. I don't know. Whatever you're doing, know this, it's blessed. Big cats, you are tasked to use your creativity by any means necessary to wake up the other big cats. I told you, the next 7 years, from the 6th of October 2021. Putting your third eye on that bitch, sitting between those two pillars of wisdom, Boaz and Jashin, having completed a cycle, fresh new beginning on the World Wide Web for some, right? And those that are left behind, right, in the nosebleed section are upset, full of regret. Ring the bell to release the bad juju. Let it stay where it is. You've liberated yourself. Chewed off your foot in some cases. What did I say? They see you bossing up in the world, darling dear, sitting on that seat, knowing that you're highly intuitive. Now they see it. They want to come through with a bullshit apology. The Page of Cups is also a down lower. I don't care what sexuality you are, right? We've all got our own life to live, but this person kept it on the down low. They're also a liar, right? Emotionally immature, quick to pop off, right? They see all what you've got going on and they want to come through, right? Didn't I tell you about the whole naked baby, a pregnancy that you're not going to know about? This is the secrets, darling dear, of a mistress, right? They want to come through and say they're sorry. Are they sorry? They're an effing burden. You better drop it like it's hot, darling dear. And make sure you drop down and get your eagle on. Right? As the Queen of Swords, you have the memory of an elephant. You remember those that put you in a bad situation, as you remember whom helped you out of said situation. Are you kidding me? You taking apologies from these people? It goes to 5 of Cups, darling dear, crying into their fist like the Mitch that they are, full of regret and sadness and loss. Why? Because you've got the 2 of Cups, darling dear. You're in tip-top attraction mode. Part of fortune, darling dear. And Mars. Out of order and disgusting. Right? Drop the burden, blood. Cut it out. Pack it in. Pack it in. Yeah, they need to pack in that subdiffusion bull swanky. This isn't, listen, this says skeet skeet, quack quack. What about the disappointed? Look, I command the Decepticon. Yeah, they may be intelligent, but you are in the upright. This person is living in their lower nature, darling dear. Right? Could be male, could be female. Bitter, jealous, stagnant, stuck, abusive, emotionally, mentally, and all of the alleys. Yes, baby, they've got it. And it also speaks about what? An STD blood. They have a poison for Tumopanani, eh? Want to come and drop something on you, eh? Ha ha! That rusty, crusty cup. Look at this shit. The more you turn your back and refuse to take that cup, their cup, right, of liation, opium, Jedi mind tricks, and being effed over, the cup of fucking knees blood, the angrier they get in. And they're taking out all of these emotions, right, causing tower moments on all and sundry around them. King of Swords on its face, darling dear. Fire, as well as what? Air energy. A narcissist, a full-on dictator. This person is extremely violent and they will what? Remain absent, right? A dark figure. If you're co-parenting with them, why? Because they abuse the power that you gave them freely. Free love. Free love? Are you kidding me, blood? You put a lid on that unconditional shit. Poured it back into yourself. This is why you are between worlds, darling dear. Don't let them pull you back. On any level, it'll be a crime, and your ancestors will weep for all eternity, because this is your chance to free them as well from having to what? Come back on this Mount Goof. You took on their karma. in this season. This is why it was so cold and lonely in the DNS. You was feeling the tears and the pain of your ancestors. You know that ugly cry that goes to tearless cry? It was from your soul, darling dear. As they what dried your tears, darling, gave you knowledge in the DNS as only the hermit can get. And it's given you power. Power over a bottom feeder, a mattress back, animal in a kitten heel. And there is no second chance. Immature, spying, watching you create out of nothing, darling dear, pulling a whole life out of thin air. Good. They are malicious with it and spiteful. What they can't get, they try to cuss. Right at your back, I might add, to the other feeble-minded on the spiritual short bus with the square heels, bound for 911, Freddy Krueger Mud Hut, 2 streets over from Loser Lane, in the village of the damned. Yes, baby, hell in a handbasket, they're getting it. Karma is at their back as they what? Critique from the nosebleed section. Harmony, me say, is going to be a tower moment in their life once you go into this union. Call on Archangel Michael at any time. This is about you continuing to make the right choices. You was right to cause that tower moment and leave that situation shat, because it's going to give you this big cat, your 10th cup. What's up on them Mitches? Continue to subconsciously pour away what no longer serves you. This also speaks about travel, darling dear. Some of you had to travel to get away, right? Some of you are going to be travel. Travel is in the stars for you, right? In this season. This is also a platform, gaining a benefactor, a secret benefactor. This is many patrons, right? Being recognized, possibly on the World Wide Web. This is about you getting your gangster on, knowing that you've raised your vibration, having listened to your higher self, your soul. Fortunate ideas and messages coming towards you. Yes, baby, love it. What of the wicked? Where's that deck? The wicked deck. Oh, here it is. Right next to my California white sage. Hey, hey. As you what? Continue to get great. They thought you would come back. They thought the trauma bond was strong. Look at this. Intuitively guided to move on, darling dear. We already saw the High Priestess. You have many responsibilities. Now they see how intuitive you are. I was touched and molested as a child. Oh. What happened to you as a child is no reason for you to what? Beat up people, right? And cause mayhem in their life. Get yourself healed. There's a whole team that will psychologically evaluate their F shit. What did I just say? They want a second chance, darling dear. Do you have what it takes to go back into hell? Do you? Do you want to be in the mud hut again? These questions you have to ask yourself. Only one card. We already saw the star. You're in the spotlight, guys. Continue to what? Move slowly forward, right? Celebrate yourself. Some of you are celebrating yourself naked because you've been getting your whole healthier choices on. Step into your greatness, darling dear. Aquarius energy. This is about what? You having good prospects, more healthier choices, right? It also speaks about a caring partner, true affection, true love, no doppelganger indicated, no Agent Smith affiliate indicated. Yeah, let them watch from the nosebleed section, right? Because they are what did I just say? High Commander Decepticons. Let's get a rune. Oh my god, this is the plethora. For days it's been 1, maybe 2, maybe 3. Listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Right? The number of harmony, balance, and a new love coming towards you. Right? Because you said cap to a certain situation. This is the world card on its face, darling dear. Represented by the letters F and O. For fuck out of here. Yeah, you scarpered, scamper, did the tinky winky, and removed yourself from a situation there was no change. This person didn't welcome, right, this new beginning, this new you, and they're living with their foolish actions. This is a fella, right, represented by the number 84 and 87. This is also speaking about somebody stealing your heritage, your inheritance. Pardon me, that was a spiritual belt, so it's the truth roof. Somebody took your inheritance. They scarpered with that shit, right? And because of that takeation, they're going for a tower moment in the upright. This is about sudden changes from forces they can't control, darling dear. The tower is represented by the letter H, the number 64, 67, and 69. This is also Fire, Mars, and Uranus energy. It speaks about what? Crisis point, darling dear, right? The loss of you is sinking in. This also speaks about somebody's going through a lot of arguments. I told you, High Commander Decepticon, immature, narcissist, striking out at anybody in their presence. Good God. They never welcomed you leaving. You was a great supply. Your hairline was an easy taking, right? No weapon formed against the big cat shall prosper. The sign of protection, darling dear. Moon energy, Cancer, as well as Pisces energy, darling dear. This talks about you being protected. Archangel Michael, your ancestral team, call them your security at any time. Algas is represented by the X, darling dear. As well as the letter Z. It also speaks about the number 72 and 75. This is a protective symbol. Bad energy, fake friends, protected against them. Use your intuition and keep, right, yourself separated. They come with skin peeling secrets. And this is also speaking about a hidden enemy. You've got someone around you that don't like you and they want you to fail. You need to step back and get a perspective. Put your third eye on that bitch or Mitch. Stat, right? Why? Because you have Jera, darling dear. This is the Wheel of Fortune, the Karma Wheel, in the upright, in your favor. A season of abundance and reward. Your harvest season, the number 43 and 40, as well as the letter J, darling dears. This is about what? Some of you who's had their inheritance taken, you'll get it back. You will. But you're going to have to go to court and get wicked. Use your cranium. You have their file. You can win that case. This also speaks about possibly a win on the lottery for those that gamble. Listen. If you win, hit me up in the Gmail. This speaks about a new beginning for you, one which is fraught with happiness and spontaneity. Being spontaneous, right? Expect the unexpected in your favor as part of fortune smiles on you. Increase, me say, increase, you say. You also have Manas, the Fool, darling dear. Take that leap of faith in a new direction and pack light. In the words of Erykah Badu, posh clap. Yes, baby. Take nothing with you. This is about you packing up your loyalty and moving towards your infinite possibilities, taking a risk, taking that chance on you. The number 4 and the number 7, this is about your awareness, your spiritual awareness. Spirit is about to show you your enemies. Gosh. Don't be shocked. Don't be shocked. Radio speaks about status. Also the letter R, darling dear. This also again speaks about travel, darling dear, as well as travel in your evolution, your spiritual evolution. The number 28 and the number 31, as well as 46 is important. The Chariot is Cancer energy. Continue to show determination, right? As you are being spiritually guided, right? Towards your success, as well as a new partner. I keep telling you, be the warrior in your life. Use your inner guidance towards your securities as part of fortune smiles on you. This is about you, what? Being focused, man. Being disciplined and determined, because triumph is yours if you continue to control the shiznai that you've got going on. Pay attention to you and what you've got going on, not to those in the nosebleed section. They're trying to do a what? A monkey dance to catch your attention, to get you effed over quick, smart, and in a hurry. Oh, hell no. Hell no. How now, brown cow, I say. On that note, I drop me mic. Toddle over to Teesprings, toddle over to Patreon. At Teesprings, you will have what? A plethora of paraphernalia that will surely titillate your fancy. Or join me in the Patreon, right, where you will have access to all the extended reads for $5.55 change. Or if you require a personal read from me, please email me at frequencyphoenix555@gmail.com. Thank you very much for your bookings, your donations, right? I'm telling you, Big Cat, the chronicles shall continue. Yes. And on that note, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Excusez-moi. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat. Leave them in the nosebleed section. Do not take them back, right? You've not got the time to be picking up the pet cemeteryites. Let the dead bury the dead as your ancestral team ushers you to greatness, abundance on every level, including the true love, darling dear. Reciprocation is the name of your game. Yeah.